Hi everyone, we're on a roll today with our YouTube videos, trying to show everyone how to set up the Swivel device with your iPad, trying to pair everything and then post videos to YouTube. So right now I want to show you through YouTube how to set permissions onto your videos so that you can coordinate who can and cannot see the videos that you post. So I'm going to share my screen with you now, bring us over to YouTube. Okay, and this is what my home page looks like. Okay, so the videos that I just posted today, I'm just going to refresh real quick, so we get a live feed. I uploaded several things today. Um, and this one is actually going on live right now, which is pretty cool to see that. But what I want to do is show you how to make some changes to different things. Okay, so we have our videos posted. I can go directly into videos and see all of the videos that I've posted. And I can click on them, or I can go back to the home screen where I was before, because it's going to give me the most recent things at the top, and I prefer this view. Okay, so let's say I posted a video that I'm not really too happy with the way it came out. I posted it up to YouTube, but I want to just take it down completely. Let's say I want to take this down completely. I look here at the circles. I click on them and I could choose to unpublish it from the channel's feed. And that's just going to make sure that it doesn't show up here on the feed of the entire channel. But I want to do a little bit more than that. So what I'm going to do right now is I will go to the Swivel upload to YouTube that I just finished. Oop, and there I am. Okay, so great place to stop it. Sorry about that. So now I'm going to go into Video Manager, which is on the right-hand side underneath. And in Video Manager, this is where you see all of the videos that you've completed. And what we have a couple of different options. We can edit from here. But before I get into that, I want you to just notice over here. This lets you know when the item was published onto YouTube, and also whether or not it's public. So you'll notice that the ones that have like the globe icon, those are completely public. Anything that looks like this is unlisted. So you're going to see things that are listed as unlisted on my YouTube channel that are just for Somerville staff only, because it applies directly to us. Other things that I think might be able to help other people that might use those products, I keep as public. And then anything that I'm not finished with, I'm not ready to share with the world, I'm going to keep that as completely private. Okay, so you can edit in a couple of different ways. You can click on the link itself. And here is where you can change it from public to unlisted or private. So if I could choose unlisted right now, or I could choose private. If you choose private, you can add specific people by name, circle, or email address to this. And what I like about this is I'm keeping it private. However, I'm going to choose right here Somerville School District, so that is something that I know is only going to be shared with our colleagues in district. And then you can add, additional people if you wanted to share it with a specific colleague, if it's something that you created. If it's something that another colleague created, we're not going to share it out, beyond this unless that person's comfortable with it. So I'm going to say that this is for Somerville School District, and I can choose share here, and then that would change that. I'm okay with this being the way it was, so I'm going to cancel this, but you would choose share and just make this private and save it for Somerville School District. So I'm going to show you how to do that again. I'm going to show you another way that you can do that. So if I go back into our video manager, remember we have that nice long list of all of the videos that we've completed. I would go right into, I can click right on the view settings here. I can click on edit. And either way, it's bringing me back right to that same exact place. If I wanted to change it from completely public and I wanted it to be set up so that only Somerville school district members can see it, I would choose private. And then underneath this window, this little box pops up asking you to add names, circles, or email addresses. You just click right in that, and your second option should be Somerville School District. You would just click on that and choose share. One other thing that I would like to point out here in your editing tab, you can also, or actually a couple more things I would like to add in here. You have the ability to change your title and add more of a description here. This is really important because you want it to be something that's very specific and easy for people to understand what it is that they're going to view. And you also want to give like a more detailed description there just so that people, you know, know whether or not that's something that they'd be interested in. You can also go down here, and these hashtags are already coming in because they're associated with my Twitter feed. But if this was specifically, I'm going to put in swivel because it's about the swivel. I'll also do a hashtag YouTube because it's also about YouTube. And I just hit return after that. And then this way, if people are searching for videos, they can see these hashtags. I would recommend choosing grade levels and subject areas, especially if you are doing something on a certain type of lesson, a certain type of modification, or teaching strategy. Please make sure that you add those hashtags in there. So let's say this was, for example, about classroom management. I would just write hashtags, so that's shift and 3, and then I'd just write classroom management, all one word, and I'd hit return, and there we go. If I wanted to delete it, just click delete and it's gone. Another thing we can change here in advanced settings is just to change it from category entertainment to education. I don't know how entertaining my videos are, but I'm hoping that they're at least educational for all of the viewers. That's it for this quick episode. Any time you do anything in here and you make any changes, you want to click share. And that lets you know that your changes are being saved, and then you can return back to the menu. So that's it for this episode. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again next time.